Hey everyone, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here for the third video in the series of narcissism. So in the first video we talked about what narcissism is, the traits of a narcissistic person, what signs to look out for. In the second video we talked about love bombing, what the beginning of a relationship looks like with a narcissistic person. So if you haven't checked those videos out, please do so. In this video we're going to talk about when they flip the switch. All right, so we talked about the love bombing, everything. They have you hooked. You're into this relationship. It's a soulmate. You think this is your future partner. This is the person that you've been waiting for, and then all of a sudden, bam! All right, things change. So once they know that they have you, and they have you hooked, and they've told you everything you wanted to hear, and you really care for them, all right? Most of the time, the narcissistic person will pick an empath or a codependent person, which will be another video that I will do, what is codependency and why we choose narcissists to be with, which will be another video in the series. But most of the time they pick that type of person because that's who's going to feed their supply even more, right? Somebody that's empathic, because they lack that. So somebody that will feed off of their manipulation, somebody that will take care of them, somebody that will supply them sex whenever they want, somebody that's easy to manipulate so that they can get whatever they want from this narcissist, from the narcissistic supply, which is you in this case. Okay. So what happens when they flip that switch? All of a sudden, all of that stuff that they have been feeding to you and love bombing you with stops, all right? And not all of it, but maybe a little bit, because this is when the manipulation comes in, all right? All of a sudden, if they used to stroke your hair, or maybe they used to hold your hand when you were out, and you go to hold their hand and they pull away. What happens at that point? In our mind, we say, what's going on? Like, we hold hands all the time. Why are you not holding hands now? Okay. Or, where they stroke your head, your hair, and then all of a sudden, they haven't done that in 2 weeks now. Well, why? What changed? What's happening? What did I do? Did I do something? Are they mad at me? This is where the manipulation starts to take place. Okay, so if everything's going good, and then bam, things change, that is a narcissistic relationship, all right? It's going to happen. Not everything stays as good, because that's a lot of effort for a narcissist to put into the love bombing stage, okay? They have no empathy, but they're acting like they do. It's a false mask that they're putting on. It's a lot of effort for them to keep that up. So now all of a sudden they know they have you hooked, and now they don't have to put so much effort into it anymore. And now they could really start to portray who they really are to you. Again, in the first video, not to the rest of the world. The rest of the world, they still wear a false mask. But since they're with you day in and day out, that mask starts to drop and they start to manipulate you. So let's talk about the ways that a narcissist can manipulate you, right? So one of them is, basically, it's called gaslighting. All right, where they start to make you feel like you're crazy. All right, so now all of a sudden they stopped holding my hand. So now I tell them and I say, what's up? Like you're not holding my hand lately, and we used to always hold hands. What are you talking about? Well, we always used to hold hands, but we haven't. Well, we held hands yesterday. Well, maybe for a second, but like. So I'm playing both roles here, and you can see like what starts to go on in the supply's mind. Oh, okay, well, all right, they're telling me nothing's wrong, and maybe it's just in my mind that, okay, maybe nothing's wrong. They're telling me nothing's wrong. They just, I guess I'm thinking too much into it. So then the next thing comes along. Well, what happened? Like, what's going on? Like, we used to go out to dinner all the time. We haven't really been hanging out lately. What are you talking about? Like, I can't give you that kind of, that time, like it was good in the beginning, but now, we can't keep that up. Oh, okay. And you start to question yourself, and that's what gaslighting is all about. They put it back on you, and this is one of the traits in the first video about being a narcissist, is they will start to put that back on you, and then you start to think you're crazy, because the way that a narcissist works is if you think you're crazy, then you're not putting the blame on them. Okay? And that's just how they deal. And then you stay because now you think it's you. So now it's me. I'm the problem. It's not them. I'm the problem. So I need to fix myself. I need to change. I need to do better here. All right. So that's where manipulation takes place. The other way that they can manipulate you is guilt trips. This is a very good one. And especially when you're onto their game and you're like ready to leave, they are going to milk the guilt trip manipulation. They are going to cry. They are going to beg for you to stay with them so that you feel bad. I can't live without you. I don't know what I'm going to do without you. Like you cannot leave me. Please don't leave me. Okay? They will milk the guilt trip. And you have to look out for these manipulations, because if you don't, you're going to be sucked right in. And listen, there's no judgment. I was there for 12 years. So because as an empath or a codependent, which again, we'll talk about in another video, that's just who you are. You don't want to hurt somebody else's feelings. You don't want to bring somebody to their knees, like that's just not who you are. And you will sacrifice yourself in order to make that person be okay, even though you know it's not the right thing to do. Another way that they can manipulate you, especially say if they do something wrong, right? So say for instance, you look at their phone and you see some chick's number on their phone, right? And you bring this up to their attention. They will be like, if they're caught in the act, like say if they were actually texting something that is, there's no explaining, they're going to be like, I'm so sorry. Like, is it over? Like, it's over between us. Like, it's over. Like, they're going to jump to the end of your relationship like that, because what it does is it puts fear in the supply, which is your mind. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is this worth being over? Is our relationship over? And then all of a sudden you're not focused on what they did. You're focused on, am I ready to leave this relationship? And then most of the time, because you weren't expecting to find out what they just did, you're going to be like, well, no, like calm down. Like, no, we can get through this. That is another manipulation technique. Another manipulation technique is the silent treatment. So if you do something that they don't like, they will give you the silent treatment. And as in a marriage with children, they might withhold sex from you. They might not help you with the children. They might not help you around the house. They, might not cook dinner. They might not, anything that they will do, they will give you the silent treatment, and they also might not help you, so that you really start to feel the effects of, oh my God, like maybe it wasn't as bad. Like he's really mad or she's really pissed off or whatever. It's another manipulation technique, is the silent treatment. It's a silent treatment to me is also a form of a guilt trip, right? Well, they're not talking to me, so I must have done something wrong. So it's gaslighting, putting it all back on you. Gaslighting is basically making somebody else think that they are insane, that they are crazy. Okay. So those are the manipulation techniques. Let me think if there's any more that I've been through. Please comment below if I'm missing any, because I know there's so many women and so many men, and it's not just men that are narcissists, there's women too. So please comment below any of the manipulation techniques that you have dealt with from narcissists. All right. But this is what happened. So now where are we in this relationship, right? So the narcissistic relationship went from love bombing, feeling all great, and it's my soulmate, I'm so happy, we're going to get married, this is fabulous, to holy crap, what the hell is wrong with me? All right. What am I doing wrong? Like I'm going crazy. Like it must be me. I'm all up in my head, to the point, like I was to the point, I had tried everything. I had tried elimination diets. I had tried working out, tried changing my diet, tried reading books, self-help, and then I was about to go on anxiety medication because I just couldn't kick what the heck was going on inside of me. All right. And that's another, I guess maybe I should make a video of that, is like awareness of going through it, because there's so much in your body will tell you, and your mind will tell you that this is where you are in this relationship. So now we're here and we are thinking it's all us, and we can't possibly leave because we're the problem, right? All right. So the next video, let's talk about the awareness and how it feels to be in that spot of being crazy. All right. So catch me in the next video, and thank you for watching. Comment below. Let me know what manipulation techniques I'm missing. All right. Bye, guys.